Okay, so here we are. A warm welcome to all of you, Lab Batch B. And today we are going to discuss some of the topics, and main focus of today's lab will be the practice of some of the topic which we had covered in the previous lab. So before going for that, let me um, be sure what extent we had ended our previous session. Mm, okay, before that, give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute, I will be back because give me 1 minute. Good. So we are live now. Okay. We had already discussed about the probability density function. Then after, okay, I'm not sure about the cumulative distribution function. Are we done with both of this? Cumulative distribution function for the random variable, discrete, and the continuous. Had we discussed both this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In such a case, if we had discussed the cumulative distribution function for the discrete random variable as well as continuous random variable, I would like to know from your side who will help me to recall this particular. What is cumulative distribution function for the discrete random variable, and what is the cumulative distribution function for the continuous random variable? Yes, any of you, please unmute yourself and feel free to talk with me.
सर एक में समेशन आएगा और एक में इंटीग्रेशन आता
One of them will be defined using summation, might be.
है.
Is it?
Yes.
Discrete will be defined using summation, and continuous will be defined using integration. Okay. Anything else from your side, Rishabh? What about the notation for the cumulative distribution function?
Your voice is lagging.
Sorry. Is there anything? Is there any disturbance from my side? Am I audible, loud and clear, or not?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Voice is lagging, sir.
No, sir. It is clear at least for us or
Pranj,
for me.
Pranjul, मतलब ये हुआ कि problem is at your end. Try to change the place. Anyone else is facing such kind of issue? Divyajit is saying yes, it is clear, sir. पांडे जी आप बताइए. Ivanshi Pandey.
Sir, absolutely
Okay,
clear.
Pranjul, do one thing. Just try to change yourself. Try to change your place, and might be issue with your end. Okay. I was asking about notation, Rishabh. If you remember that the cumulative distribution function, we are denoting that particular with capital F of X, is it? And
Sir, I don't remember. Sir.
okay, small f of X means probability function. When we are using small f, we are dealing with probability function. Now that probability function might be probability density function or तो वो probability mass function भी हो सकता है. That depends on the type of random variable. If that random variable is discrete, then that probability function will be known as a probability mass function. And the random variable with whom we are dealing is continuous, then such probability function is known as a probability density function, is it? Now for probability function, we were using the notation small f of X. Now, when we are dealing with the cumulative distribution function, our notation will be capital F of X. So we need to take care for the notation. It's quite possible in the examination they will ask just find the capital F of X in such a case, all of us must be clear if the instruction is having capital F, that means they are in need of cumulative distribution function. Okay. So cumulative distribution function, let me erase all the things and let me recall that both the definition. This is a definition for the discrete. When we are finding cumulative distribution function for the discrete random variable, we need to add all the probabilities up to one of the level. That level will be specified over here. Suppose I wish to find f of x2, capital F of x2. That means what? I need to add p of x1 plus p of x2. I need to add p of x1, p of x2. If it is f of x3, then I will go for probably that x, random variable x, is gonna take value x3 also. Is it? So that was a simple definition for the cumulative distribution function for the discrete random variable. Sorry for the disturbance. I need to shut my door. Wait. And if we're dealing with a continuous random variable, then instead of dealing with the discrete values which random variable gonna take, we'll be dealing with the interval. So, and we know that in the interval, a random variable can take infinite values. So in that case, when we are dealing with a continuous random variable, we will be using integration. So the cumulative distribution function for the continuous random variable will be once again denoted by capital F. And if a random variable x is continuous, then that integration's limit will be starting from minus infinite to x up to sum of the limit. That limit will be specified in the function f of x dx. Now observe in the definition, observe the integrand. I'd use small f of x. That small f of x is probability function, and this capital F of x is cumulative distribution function. Is it? Let me give you that definition also. Yes, observe here is the definition that f of x, if I'm dealing with a random variable, continuous random variable, then it will be having minus infinite to x, f of t dt, which we had discussed earlier. We are not worried about that particular variable. f of t dt लिखा है, f of y dy लिखा है, या f of x dx लिखा है. यहाँ पे just ये clear कर रहे हैं हम कि ये x और यहाँ पे जो variable है वो दोनों अलग है. Nothing else. So this is a definition, a small recall related to the cumulative distribution function which we had covered in the last unit, last lecture. Sorry. Now let's move ahead. I'm not clear कहाँ तक example किए थे. Okay, I need help from one of you. Are we done with this example? Example 16, where the function is defined like this: f of x equals to e raised to minus x.
ये हो गया था.
ठीक है, चलो. Let's move ahead. Okay, 17. ऋषभ तू ही बता दे बेटा.
ये भी हो गया था.
Good. Might be we are pending from this.
ये बाकी.
Example number 18. So what we'll be doing in today's session, we will be discuss 2-3 examples, and after that, based on that last lab, we are having one of the practice session, and we'll be dealing with that particular practice session, which includes some of the practice related to the probability distribution function and cumulative distribution function, probability mass function, density function, all that. Okay, so let's begin with this example number 18. What it says, example 18: a continuous random variable x has the following PDF. Now what is PDF over here? कोई बता सकता है? ये मैंने यहाँ पे जो लिखा है PDF, what we mean by PDF? PDF का full form क्या होगा?
Probability density function.
Probability density function, is it? This PDF stands for the probability density function. So following is the provided is already probability density function. We are not supposed to check whether it is probability density function or not. So provided is the probability density function. And what we are supposed to find A and B, find two unknown A and B such that probability that x is less than equals to A and probability that x is greater than A both must be same. We need to identify A in such a way that this condition holds. That means probably that X is less than equals to A and probability X is greater than A. Both must be equal. See, and second condition is that probability that X is greater than B. Probability that my random variable X gonna assume the value greater than B is 0.05. One more very important data we are having, that is 0 is less than A and B is less than 1. So A and B, both that are known, which we are finding, which we are supposed to find, both that are lying in the interval 0 to 1, open interval 0 to 1 might be. That means 0 नहीं होंगे, 1 भी नहीं हो सकते, इसके बीच में ही कहीं होंगे. That means A and B will be something like that, 0 point something, 0.00 or 0 point anything. But वो एक से बड़े नहीं हो सकते, 0 से छोटे भी नहीं है. So this all are the data we are having. And one more thing we are having, that is the definition of function, how the density function is defined right now. F of X is having the output 3x square based on the condition if my input is from the interval 0 to 1. If my input, that means X, is from the interval 0 to 1, my function will act as a 3 times x square, and my function will give me the output 0 in all the other cases. That means if X is less than 0 and if X is greater than 1. In all the other cases, my function will act as a 0. So this is all we are having for this particular question. I can say a quality question, very important one also. But let me brief a little bit. Suppose this is a number line. Before going for the solution, I want to make the things clear in your mind. Observe, we are dealing with a continuous random variable. That means we will be dealing with a number line starting with minus infinite to infinite, and somewhere between them, suppose this is 0, suppose this is 1. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. So this is 0, this is 1, and A and B, the unknowns which we are finding right now, both are having a range. They are lying in A between 0 and 1. So even I am not clear whether A is greater or B is greater. A is greater than B or B is greater than A. We are not clear about that, is it? Suppose A and B is somewhere around here. Suppose this is A, this is B. I'm not sure whether A is greater or B is greater. We are just making a small assumption, nothing else. So A and B will be somewhere around here between the interval 0 to 1, open interval 0 to 1, sorry. And my function f of x is having nature like this. F of x is 3 times x square. If 0 is less than x is less than 1, that means what? In this specific interval, let me change the color. If my x, sorry, if my x is somewhere in this interval, 0 to 1, in this case, my function, my probability function f of x is having a nature 3 times x square. Otherwise means if x is greater than 1, means in this interval, all those interval, f of x will act as a 0. And if my x is less than 0, that means in this part, once again, interval minus infinite to 0, this part, my function will once again act as a 0. So this is the way my probability function is defined right now. And we are having information that this function is already probability density function. If it is a probability density function, then surely it will gonna satisfy both the conditions for the probability density function. अब जल्दी से याद कर लेते हैं what are the conditions for the probability density function. Probability density function की condition क्या रहती है? That f of x is always less than or equals to 1 and greater than equals to 0. किसी भी वेरिएबल कोई भी वेरिएबल ले लीजिए आप, उसकी probability 0 और 1 के बीच में रहेगी. And second, right now we are dealing with continuous, so that means integration running from minus infinite to infinite, or the function with respect to x always gives us 1. So both these are the condition for the probability density function. And as per the information the provided is PDF, मानी कि probability density function है, and we are looking for A and B. which gonna satisfy both these conditions. So now we are good with the data. Hopefully, and make the things clear in your mind. This is the data we are having. Now, can I expect some of the hint from your side before moving for the solution? It will be fine if any of you will help me to solve this question. What we are doing first, let's try to trace A. How to find A? We are looking for A, and for A, I'm having the information that probably that X is less than equals to A is literally equals to probability that X is greater than A. X is greater than A. Both are same. Now, how I will able to start the solution? कोई हेल्प करेगा मुझे? कैसे करेंगे हम? A कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे? Using this particular, can you predict some of the things?
Sir, can we do like this? Probability x less than a is equal to 1 minus probability x less than a.
That's
Replace
good.
probability x greater than a by 1 minus probability x less than a.
Okay, can I say like that? Probability that X is less or equal A will be half. If I'm giving this comment, then will you comfortable with this? How many of you will able to understand this particular case? Probability that X is less equals to A will be surely half. Or you may write like this: probability that X is greater than or equals to A is also half. Are you getting this or not? If you're not getting, then please let me know. Unmute yourself and talk to me. Hello.
It is clear.
It is clear to Rishabh. What about others? Ivanshi, Pranjul, Dharmik, Darshan, both the Darshan, Parmarev as well as Raj, Dhruvi.
I told you, I didn't get this.
Who said Dharmik? Dharmik, you are not getting this. Why, beta?
No, sir.
Okay. Be with me. यहाँ पे रहिए मेरे साथ. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let me try to solve the doubt of Dharmik, so it will be helpful to rest of all. Dharmik, देखिए, this is the number line, and somewhere in there, suppose this is 0, this is 1. Randomly, I'm denoting 0 and 1 over there. And what is the data? What is the data we are having? That A is gonna lie between 0 and 1, is it? So we are choosing A over here. Are you good? A इन दोनों के बीच में कहीं है, हम यहाँ पे.
Yeah, sir.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now. Forget about this situation. ये पूरी जो situation है ना, इसको भूल जाइए एक बार. Forget about this. We'll be discussing that once again, but for the moment, forget about that. This is my A here. Now, if I'm gonna divide this particular into two parts, a function where my random variable is less than equals to A, and a portion where my random variable is greater than equals to A. मैं ऐसा कर रहा हूं अभी के लिए, ठीक है. Now, we are not worried about B, just focus on A. We know that integration running from minus infinite to infinite, f of x dx is always 1 as per the definition of probability density function, is it? Now, if I'm going to divide this integral into two parts, minus infinite to A, and then after A to infinite, then surely addition of both of that part must be 1. Agree? Yes or no? उन दोनों का एडिशन 1 ही होगा बेटा, हाँ या ना?
Yes. Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है तुझे? Let me
Yes,
get
sir.
some of the ink. Let me make some of the space for me. Wait, I will be denoting that just after 2 minutes. Okay, now look, as per the data, the provided is probability density function. That means minus infinite to infinite, f of x dx जो है वो 1 ही होगा, ये तो पक्की बात है. Now, what I'm doing right now, I'm just dividing this interval into two parts. How? Minus infinite to a, f of x dx, plus a to infinite, f of x dx. sorry, what's the issue? Yes.
सर आपकी स्क्रीन लैग हो रही है शायद, मींस ब्लैक आ जा रहा है बैकग्राउंड में।
हाँ सर, थोड़ा बहुत आ जा रहा है सर।
Yes. Wait, let me clear my pad. If there is an issue with the pad, then let's try once more. Okay. तो यहां तक समझ में आ रहा है धार्मिक तुझे? माइनस इन्फाइनाइट टू ए एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स, ए टू इन्फाइनाइट एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स। मैंने क्या किया, ये इस इंटीग्रल माइनस इन्फाइनाइट टू इन्फाइनाइट वाला इंटीग्रल का दो पार्ट किया, माइनस इन्फाइनाइट टू ए टू इन्फाइनाइट। आर यू गुड विद दिस?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now observe. As per the data, what we are having probability that x is less than equals to a, माने कि ये हुआ। Probability that x is greater than equals to a, माने कि ये हुआ। अब ये दोनों तो सेम है। Let me assume this is k, then this will be also k. So ये दोनों, इसको कुछ assume कर लेते हैं। Suppose this is k, this is also k, k plus k equals to 1. That means 2k equals to 1. That means k equals to 1/2. Yes or no? Oops.
Yes, sir.
So by that way, k मैंने इसको assume किया था कि this is my k, और you may say कि k ये भी था। तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि इन दोनों की independent probability that x is less than equals to a, probability that x is greater than equals to a will be same, and same मानी कि half होगी बिल्कुल। सच में। Getting this now? Am I clear? ये problem?
Yes, sir.
Screen का थोड़ा issue तो है। हाँ। स्क्रीन इज लैगिंग इन बिटवीन, इज इट ना? वो ब्लैक हो जा रही है बीच बीच में, मैं अपने सेल फोन में देख रहा
हाँ
हूँ।
सर, ब्लैक हो जा रहा है बैक।
शायद ये उसके लिए है कि मेरा हाथ जो टच कर रहा है ना पैड को, तब हो रहा है। ओके, आई विल ट्राई। अभी के लिए क्लियर है ये? द थिंग्स इज क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Now let me erase this some of the ink. Don't know what's the issue. Let me give the solution then of the first part. Since the probability is 1 and probability that x is less than equals to a and probability that x is greater than equals to a both are same, that means we can clearly mention that probability that x is less than equals to a will be 1/2. देखिए यहाँ पे मैंने direct लिख दिया है, it's clearly stated just in one line, but to get this particular thing कि ये 1/2 क्यों है, उसके लिए काफी सारा discussion हमने अभी किया। So the probability that x is less than equals to a is 1/2. Now, how I will able to denote these things mathematically? Probability that x is less than equals to a, and I'm dealing with the continuous random variable, so I need to have the help of the integration. अब यहाँ पे भी मैंने एक step skip किया हुआ है। देखिए क्या किया मैंने। Probability that x is less than equals to a is 1/2. Now, how I will able to denote this? Probability that x is less than equals to a, that means I need to deal with the integration minus infinite to a f of x dx, is it? And it is provided that is 1/2. We know that in a recent example, this is minus infinite and this is infinite, and somewhere around here 0, 1, a is somewhere between them, 0 and 1. अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? I am finding probability that x is less than equals to a. X is less than equals to a, that means I am looking for this probability, and I'm having that information. Now I had collected that information, that probability is 1/2. That means कि ये पूरे portion की probability half है। Now I'm not having my function defined continuously on this interval, minus infinite to a भी continuously defined नहीं है। Now what I need to do, I need to divide this integral into two parts, further in two parts, minus infinite to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. अब क्यों मैं ऐसा कर रहा हूँ? Why I'm doing like that? Let me clear that things also. Now observe here, minus infinite to a, in this case my function is having a nature f of x equals to 0, because everywhere else where x is less than 0, in all that cases my function is having output 0. And if x is between 0 and 1, x is lying between 0 and 1, then my function is having a nature 3x square. Now we are knowing that a is less than 1 and greater than 0. That means for 0 to a, my function for this particular portion, my function will have the output f of x equals to 3x square, is it? So for that reason, यहाँ पे f of x की output 0 है, यहाँ पे 3x square है. For that particular purpose, I had divided that interval minus infinite to a into two parts further, minus infinite to 0 and 0 to a. Now for minus infinite to 0, my function is having output 0. इसका तो इंटीग्रांड 0 होगा और 0 का इंटीग्रेशन पूरा 0, तो ये तो निकल गया. फॉर दैट रीजन integration over 0 to a f of x dx will be 1/2. So that is what I had mentioned over here in the slide in my description, that is 0 to a f of x dx is 1/2. For that part 0 to a, my function is having output 3x square. So I'm replacing f of x with 3x square, and now I will be dealing with a simple integration. 3 will remain as it is, x square. The integration of x square will be x cubed by 3 over the limit 0 to 1. Replacing a and 0 in place of x, I will be having x cube, a cube equals to half, and if a cube equals to half, then a equals to cube root of half. That means 1/2 raised to 1/3. Now, are we clear with this? This is a quality question. If you are not able to get this, then please let me know. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, कितनी बार भी अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, I will explain it twice, thrice. जितनी बार भी बोलोगे, I will gonna explain this one more time. बताइए, if you are good with this, then please let me know. And if
सर
हाँ प्रीत बता दो बेटा.
सर ये आपने 0 to -infinity वाला स्टेप किया है ना सर, वो समझ में नहीं आया सर.
0 to -infinity नहीं किया बेटा, -infinity to 0 किया.
हाँ सर वही.
हाँ, ये समझ में नहीं आया तुझे?
हाँ सर, वो पार्ट समझ में नहीं आया.
ओके, गुड, इट्स ओके. चलो, और कोई बताओ जिसको प्रॉब्लम है, एक बार डिस्कस करो ना मुझसे कि क्या नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, देन आई विल एबल टू मेक यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड. एनीवन एल्स? अगर क्लियर है तो चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट डालिए. चलिए, इफ यू आर क्लियर देन लेट मी नो ओवर द चैट बॉक्स. इफ यू आर नॉट क्लियर तो बात कीजिए मुझसे, बताइए कहाँ पे डाउट है. आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट वन मोर टाइम. प्लीज. ऋषभ एक बोल रहा है कि क्लियर है, बाकी कोई नहीं क्लियर है तो बताइए, एटलीस्ट बताइए. Let me know quickly. We are not having all day for this particular example. Okay, those who are not replying over the chat box, I'm gonna make them out of the session. Ivan is saying clear, sir. Sir, why 0 to -infinite एक बार explain. Okay, I'm doing that. Raj Panjwani. Those who are not gonna reply over the chat box, I will not allow them to attend the session anymore. If you are clear or not clear, I'm good with that. समझ में आ रहा है तो भी अच्छा है, नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट एक बार मुझे बताइए जल्दी से. सर वही इन्फिनिटी वाला तन्मय बोल रहा है. कितने सारे जिसने अभी तक रिप्लाई नहीं दिया है. श्री नारायण बोल दिया, ऋषभ बोल दिया, राज पंजवानी, प्रांजुल, नैतिक, जिग्नेश, हर्षवर्धन, दिव्यजीत, धार्मिक, दर्शन, अर्जुन, प्रांजुल. Arjun, are you there? Or am I supposed to make you out of this particular session?
हेलो.
हाँ अर्जुन. हाँ दर्शन, बता बेटा.
Not send the message in chat box.
Sorry?
Sir, I can't send the message in chat box. Give me error. Retry and
मीटिंग कर हो जाएगा.
सर 3 बार किया.
ओके, कोई बात नहीं. तो तू अनम्यूट करके मुझसे बात करना, ठीक है, आज के
Okay.
सेशन के लिए. Let me once again clear all this ink, and once again I will be explaining the same thing. Be with me. अब क्या सिचुएशन है हमारे पास, देखिए. -infinite to infinite, कहीं पे 0, कहीं पे 1, छोड़ दीजिए इसे. a is between 0 and 1. Now I'm having the information that probability that x is less than equals to a, and probability that my random variable x gonna take value greater than a. Both these probabilities are same. Is it? It is given in the data. Observe here the first condition. Now I had assumed a over here. Now probability that x is less than a, here x is my continuous random variable. Now how we are denoting a probability with the help of integration. If we are dealing with the continuous random variable, then ये जो पूरी probability है वो integration से हम mention करते हैं. वो कैसे mention करते हैं? इस तरीके से mention करते हैं. इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ f of x dx, यहाँ पे f of x, स्मॉल f of x क्या होगा, दैट विल बी आवर प्रोबेबिलिटी फंक्शन, और जो कि हमको क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है, इज इट? नाउ this is probability function, in the same way this is my probability function, this is my probability that x is greater than a, तो वो भी इंटीग्रेशन से होगा, that will be once again integration f of x dx. अब इन दोनों को डिफरेंट हम कैसे बताएंगे, लिमिट से बताएंगे. Here we are dealing that x is less than equals to a, that means कि a से कम जितनी भी वैल्यू रैंडम वेरिएबल ले सकता है, वो सभी की बात मुझे करनी है. अब ये यहाँ पे इससे छोटी वैल्यू कितनी हो सकती है, देखिए all these are less than a. यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी अगर मेरा रैंडम वेरिएबल होगा तो in all that scenario we are having x is less than a. So उसके लिए क्या होगा, लिमिट माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू a, is it? और when I am dealing with x is greater than a, that means कि मुझे लेना है x जो कि a से बड़ा है, that means all this portion, that means a to positive infinite. Agree? अब as per the data both these are same. Agree? और ये भी पता है, if both these are same then surely it will be 1/2. Why it will be 1/2? Because इन दोनों का एडिशन, ये सारा ये नंबर लाइन, my random variable x can take any of the value between minus infinite to infinite, उन सभी का एडिशन तो 1 ही होना चाहिए, because we are dealing with the probability density function. तो अगर ये दोनों का एडिशन 1/2 है, इन दोनों का एडिशन 1 है, सॉरी, और ये दोनों सेम है, तो एक ही पॉसिबिलिटी है that both will have the value 1/2. Then in that case we'll be having that probability that x is less than equals to a and probability that x is greater than a will be same, और उसके अलावा कभी सेम हो ही नहीं सकता. तो ये 1/2 है, ये ठीक है, चलो इट्स ओके. नाउ प्रॉब्लम आपका कहाँ था, यहाँ पे था. when I'm dealing with this term, now what I'm doing, I'm erasing this data because I'm going to deal with this. So let me erase this particular, yes, and as per the data it will be 1/2. अब minus infinite to a माने कि ये पूरा पोर्शन देखिए. अब आप डिसाइड कीजिए, माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू a में क्या मेरा फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअसली डिफाइन है, नहीं है. मेरे पास फंक्शन का आउटपुट है 3 times x square if my random variable is lying in the interval 0 to 1. अगर 0 से कम है तो भी आउटपुट 0 है, अगर 1 से बड़ा है तो भी आउटपुट 0 है, पर 1 से बड़ा तो होगा नहीं, बिकॉज वी आर डीलिंग अप टू a तक ही हम जा रहे हैं, तो 1 तक तो पहुंचेंगे नहीं. सो वी आर जस्ट इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस पोर्शन. अब इसमें भी दो कैटेगरी है, देखिए, माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू 0 इस पर्टिकुलर पोर्शन में, लेट मी चेंज द कलर, सॉरी नॉट इरेजर, इस पोर्शन में, सिर्फ इतने पोर्शन में माय फंक्शन इज हैविंग नेचर f of x इक्वल्स टू 0. यहाँ पे f of x का मतलब 0 है, और इतने पोर्शन में, सिर्फ इतने पोर्शन में 0 to a, for this particular portion actually that is 0 to 1, but recently right now we are just interested to 0 to a. इस पोर्शन में my function is having nature f of x equals to 3x square. तो ये दोनों तो अलग डेफिनेशन है फंक्शन की, तो मैं एक साथ डील नहीं कर सकता. तो मुझे क्या करना होगा, माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू a के दो पार्ट में करूंगा as per one of the property of my definite integration, माइनस इनफाइनाइट से a माइनस इनफाइनाइट से 0 प्लस 0 से a. मैं ऐसा क्यों कर रहा हूं, why I am doing two parts of this particular, इन दोनों का एडिशन तो 1/2 होगा as per the data, as per the earlier step. Why I am doing this, because in both that parts function is having different type of output. यहाँ पे 0 है function और यहाँ पे 3x square है, तो वो मुझे दिखाना तो पड़ेगा ना. माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू 0, once again f of x, the integrand will be same in this step, f of x dx, और यहाँ पे होगा वो f of x dx same. Now I will able to deal with the definition of function. माइनस इनफाइनाइट टू 0 इस पार्ट में my function is 0, that means f of x is 0. ये 0 है, 0 का इंटीग्रेशन 0 होगा तो ये निकल जाएगा. And for this part 0 to a, my f of x is having a nature 3x square. So अगर यहाँ पे मैं 3x square रिप्लेस कर दूं तो देखिए यही स्टेप तो आएगा. This is a step. 0 to a f of x dx is 1/2. 0 to a f of x dx is 1/2. Now am I clear? अभी भी डाउट है तो प्लीज बताइए. कोई बात नहीं, अभी भी नहीं समझ में आया तो I will try one more time.
Now it's clear, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Good. So by that way, by dealing with the simple one of the simple integration, we'll be able to find the value of a. The a will be 1/2 raised to 1/3. That means a cube root of 1/2. So let's try to find b. अब नहीं मैं नहीं करूँगा, चलो. I'm giving you 1 minute. What the data we are having for the b? Let me erase this particular. Yes. इसको भी छोड़ देता हूँ, इसको भी निकाल दूँ, इसको भी निकाल दूँ. Now, for the b, for the second question, we are supposed to find b also, and for the b, what we are having the data that probability that x is greater than b is 0.05. अब b कहाँ है? We are not sure कि b a से छोटा है या a से बड़ा है, वो नहीं पता है. बट इतना बिल्कुल पता है कि b जो है वो 0 और 1 के बीच में है. तो assume कर लीजिए कि b is here. Assume that b is over here. Now, we are interested in x is greater than b. माने कि we are interested in this part. ये हमको दिया हुआ है कि जब random variable x gonna take value greater than b, that portion will have the probability, this portion will have the probability 0.05. That means here is the data. Now इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? इंटीग्रेशन ओवर b to 1 लिखना है या b to infinite लिखना है, ये बताइए मुझे जल्दी से. What should be my upper limit for? Yes, b to infinite f of x dx. It should be like that. f of x dx, and as per the data it is 0.05. अब धार्मिक तू बता मुझे, b to infinite, that means b से infinite तक, क्या इस पोर्शन में फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअसली डिफाइन है? नहीं है. देख, b to 1 में माय फंक्शन 1 तक मेरे फंक्शन का आउटपुट है 3x². अगर ये 1 से बड़ा हो गया मेरा फंक्शन, इन दैट केस माय फंक्शन इज हैविंग ए नेचर f of x equals to 0. कहां से पता चल रहा है? ये हमको डेटा में से पता चल रहा है, यहां से पता चल रहा है. इज इट? सो व्हाट आई नीड टू डू, वंस अगेन आई विल गोना डिवाइड दिस इंटीग्रल इनटू 2 पार्ट. इसको मैं 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड करूंगा. बता मुझे कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे? चल तू ही बता धार्मिक, इफ यू कैन.
या सर,
कैसे करेंगे इसके 2 पार्ट? b2
बी की वैल्यू तो सर फाइंड आउट हो गए ना. मींस बी शुड बी इक्वल्स टू 0.05.
अरे b कहाँ 0.05 है बेटा? प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट x इज ग्रेटर देन b इज 0.05. वी आर लुकिंग टू आइडेंटिफाई b. हमको a और b दोनों आइडेंटिफाई करने हैं. अभी तो a आइडेंटिफाई हुआ, देख a की वैल्यू मिली, ये रही.
हाँ, वो तो हो गया.
तो अब यहाँ पे सोच, b is here somewhere around here, 1 is here, and this point is going up to infinite, and we are interested to b to infinite. इंटीग्रेशन b to infinite में मुझे जाना है. पर यहाँ पे 2 अलग केसेस है, b to 1, 1 to infinite. b to 1 तक मेरा फंक्शन 3x² है, 1 to infinite मेरा फंक्शन 0 है. तो इस इंटीग्रेशन के मैं 2 पार्ट करूंगा. कैसे करूंगा ये बता? अभी तो मैंने बोल दिया. b to 1 करूंगा f of x dx, और उसके बाद करूंगा 1 to infinite f of x.
स्क्रीन ब्लैक हो गई.
हाँ बेटा, वो मैं देख रहा हूँ क्या हो रहा है. ये क्वेश्चन के बाद मैं वो सॉल्व करने की ट्राई करता हूँ. अभी देख, b to 1 f of x dx plus 1 to infinite f of x dx. Are you good with this?
यस सर.
Okay, now 1 to infinite f of x क्या होगा? 0 है. 1 to infinite में f of x 0 है, माने कि ये पूरा टर्म निकल जाने वाला है. और एक छोटा सा इंटीग्रेशन है b to 1 f of x dx, उसकी वैल्यू भी मुझे पता है 0.05, एंड इन दिस केस f of x gonna act as a 3x². यहाँ पे 3x² रहेगा मेरा फंक्शन, और इसका इंटीग्रेशन सेम वे जाएगा जहाँ पे यहाँ जैसे मैंने अर्लियर किया था. द सेम वे वी विल बी इंटीग्रेटिंग 3x² and we will be able to identify b. कैसे करेंगे? Let me show you. For that, let me resolve the ink, and here is the solution. Observe, b is greater than x is greater than b. That probability is 0.05. Now that will be divided into 2 parts, 0 to b and b to 1, like that. So b to 1, that is 0.05. अब b to 1 f of x मेरा होगा 3x². that 3x² उसको छोटा सा इंटीग्रेशन की मदद से b cube will be 19/20, and that b will be the cube root of 19 by 20. It's totally fine if you are dealing with one of the fraction. 19 by 20 आप कैलसी से फाइंड करें, उसका क्यूब रूट भी कैलसी से फाइंड करें, मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Is it? I'm not interested in that particular digit के वो क्या आ रहा है 0.00 और any of that. But one should be very very clear. यहाँ से आप अपना आंसर क्रॉस वेरीफाई भी कर सकते हैं कि क्या आपका आंसर सही है कि नहीं है. देखिए a is the cube root of 1/2 and b is a cube root of 19 by 20. Now further just see 19 by 20 is less than 1. अब उसका क्यूब रूट निकालूंगा वो 1 से छोटा ही होगा. Is it? 1/2 is 0.5, उसका क्यूब रूट 1 से छोटा ही होगा. So both these values are lying in the interval 0 to 1. मानी कि ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो रही है, मानी कि we had verified that answer is correct. Okay, now let me know if yet there is an issue. Mohammed Yasin is saying, Mohammed, are you clear with this?
Sir, B wala, like from third step.
From the third step. कौन बात कर रहा है? धार्मिक बात कर रहा है? कौन बोला?
Yes, sir.
हाँ,
Like
क्या प्रॉब्लम
from
बेटा?
3 into that x cube upon 3 wala.
इसमें प्रॉब्लम है. In such a case, you are not good with the integration. Basic integration आपको आता है कि नहीं आता है? बता दे बेटा. कोई बात नहीं आता
Sir,
तो भी कोई बात.
after that.
यहाँ से यहाँ तक. Is it? कैसे मैंने ये निकाला 1 minus b cube equals to this? यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me clear these things. 3 will be as it is. Okay. Now what we are doing? We need to subtract upper limit minus lower limit. अब मैं upper limit replace कर रहा हूँ. What is my upper limit? Is 1. So I'm supposed to replace x with 1. So 1 the cube, it will be 1. Divide by 3, upper limit खत्म. Minus lower limit in place of b, in place of x, I will be writing b. So it will be b cube by 3. b cube by 3. अब देखिए इसको मैं कैसे लिखता हूँ. सामने तो 0.05 है ही है. Now 1 by 3 minus b cube by 3. LCM will be 3. Is it? So 3 तो आगे था ही. It will be 1 minus b cube divided by 3 equals to 0.05. Now both these 3 will got cancel out. 1 minus b cube is 0.05, which I had written over here, which I had mentioned over here. Now b cube will be, यहाँ से मैं b cube को सब्जेक्ट बना लूँ 0.05 इस तरफ आएंगे. b cube positive, 0.05 negative. So 1 minus 0.05, it will be 0.95. So b cube will be 0.95 and 0.95 को आप fraction में भी लिख सकते हैं. That is 19 by 20, which is not important. यहाँ मैंने fraction लिखा है तो आपको fraction लिखना है ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. If you are mentioning b cube is 0.95, I'm good with that. And I'm interested in b instead of b cube. तो मैं इसका cube root निकालूंगा. b is 0.95. The cube root is 1/3. So both these answers are same, literally same. इसमें कोई problem नहीं है. Am I clear now?
Yes, sir. Now clear.
Okay. Mohammed Yasin is saying something. Just made a minute mistake while calculating, but now clear, sir. Okay, good. So Yasin is clear. Good. Yasin, it okay. तो आपने लिखा था 0.3684. I don't know what is the cube root of 0.95. You may verify it from your calci. Okay. Good. So hopefully we guys are good with this question. Example 18 और कुछ problem है, दिक्कत है? Should we go ahead? Are we good to go? Let me know over the chat box. Are we good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move for the next slide. Example 19. Now this question, we had spent so much time in the last question. So let me explain the example 19. A discrete random variable x. Observe the discrete random variable. Now we are dealing with the discrete random variable. My discrete random variable is having a values. Is going to assume the value -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, and 0. So these 7 values my discrete random variable will gonna take. Such that probability that x equals to 0, x greater than 0, and x less than 0. These 3 probabilities must be same. And one more data we are having, probability that x equals to -3, probability that x equals to -2, -1, 1, 2, and 3. The 6 probabilities must be same, and these 3 probabilities must be same. In that way, my random variable is gonna take the values. Now what we are supposed to find? Then we are supposed to obtain the probability distribution. Probability distribution मतलब क्या? What we mean by probability distribution? We all know that for the probability distribution we are dealing with one of the table. हम x लिखेंगे, दूसरी column में हम लिखेंगे p of x, and this table will be known as a probability distribution. Is it? In the first row will be mentioning all the distinct values x gonna assume the x kitni values le raha hai, -3, then after -2, then after -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Is it? And in the next column p of x mani ki we need that exact probability that x is having -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. वो सारी probability हम next row में लिखेंगे. So this table is known as a probability distribution. That is what the required. Obtain the probability distribution and obtain the cumulative distribution function of x. ये पहली बार हम कर ले कि cumulative distribution function कैसे obtain करेंगे. After having the probability distribution function, we will be having one more row that will be labeled as capital F of x. और वो तो सिर्फ p of x अगर हमारे पास है तो उसको cumulatively add करना है और वो बन जाएगा. So that is not a big deal. I am interested in p of x. क्या आप फाइंड कर सकते हैं? What is the probability that x is equals to -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. These are the data we are having. Let me make things little bit more clear. We are having p of x equals to 0, which is equals to p of x equals x less than 0, and probability that x is greater than 0. ये तीनों सेम रहने चाहिए. अब इसका मतलब क्या है? Probability that x is less than 0. इसका मतलब ये है कि p of x equals to -3, p of x equals to -2, p of x equals to -1, because all these three cases my x is less than 0. इन तीनों का एडिशन होगा p of x is less than 0. For that I'm dealing with p of x equals to 1, p of x equals to 2, and p of x equals to 3 plus p of x equals to 3. Instead of writing this p of x equals to 1, I may use this notation also, p of 1 plus p of 2 plus p of 3. Okay, so this is the data we are having. Using that, you need to identify probability that -3, -2, 1, 0, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so I'm giving you 3-4 minutes. All of you will be trying to solve this question. Every stuff is on the screen. Hopefully we are clear with the description of the question. अगर question समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो बताइए, वरना take your time. We'll be discussing the solution in 4-5 minutes quickly. Take your time. So anyone will help me? किसी ने कर लिया है क्वेश्चन तो बताइए, चले जल्दी से. Let's discuss this question quickly. Then we are having a practice session awaited. Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Who will help me to solve this question quickly?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. Rishabh, Pranjul, Ivanshi, Tanmay, Vijay. Who will help me to solve this question?
Yes, sir.
कौन बताएगा? चलो मुझे कौन हेल्प करेगा? Let me choose. Divyajit. Divyajit. Can you unmute yourself? Divyajit. Divyajit, can you unmute yourself? Divyajit, are you there?
Sir. Sir.
Yes, yes. Yes, Rishabh.
सर खाली एक बार आंसर कंफर्म करना है.
हो गया ना, चलना हम दोनों करेंगे. तू बोलता जा, मैं करूं, फिर आंसर कंफर्म करते हैं. ठीक है? मैं टेक योर हेल्प.
सर मैंने तो ऐसे डायरेक्ट बिना कुछ ऐसे करे सॉल्व, मतलब ऐसे थोड़ा सोच के ऐसे
तो
करा
कोई
था.
बात नहीं ना बेटा, इट्स ओके ना, इट्स टोटली ओके. चल करते हैं दोनों.
सर तो ऐसे सबका पूरा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का सम 1 होगा.
यस.
और टोटल 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइडेड है.
Let me assume this is equals to k. This 3 is equals to k, is it? Are you doing like that?
हाँ.
ठीक है, चल.
हाँ सर, तो सबकी वैल्यू 1/3 हो जाएगी.
So absolutely correct. अब ये तीनों की वैल्यू, ये तीनों सेम है. We are assuming this is equals to k and probably that x is equals to 0, x greater than 0, x less than 0. इस सभी का एडिशन तो 1 ही होना चाहिए, as we all know that. Is it? So
डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन.
okay, this is k plus k plus k. It should be 1. That means 3k should be 1. That means k is 1/3. You're absolutely correct, Rishabh. So in तीनों की probability that x is equal to 0 will be 1/3. Probability that x is greater than 0 वो भी 1/3 होगी बेटा. और probability that x is greater than 0 वो भी 1/3 होगी. You're correct for the first part. Good. तो एक मिला, देख यहाँ से मुझे एक मिला. रुक जा बेटा.
हाँ.
P of x equals 0, ये एक कंफर्म मिल गया ना. तो ये हमारे probability distribution में यहाँ पे x equals to 0 की जो probability वो 1/3 में लिख देता हूँ. ठीक है? Get done with this. Now we are supposed to find the 6 values: -3, -2, -1, 1, 2, 3. और एक बात ये पता है कि इन सारों की probability सेम है. ये 6 की 6 probability सेम है. Is it? That is the data we are having. Good.
Yes.
Good. चल अब तू बता बेटा कैसे करेंगे?
तो इसको सर डिवाइड बाय 6.
डिवाइड बाय 6 क्यों करेंगे?
सर क्योंकि 6 है और
-3 plus p of -2 plus p of -1 plus p of 1, 2, 3. अब do you want to say that this will equals to 1 इन सारों का, plus p of मैं 1 लिखूं plus p of 2 लिखूं plus
1/3 सर.
ओके. ये सारा बोल रहा है कि सिर्फ यहाँ तक बोल रहा है? क्या बोल रहा है बता मुझे.
नहीं, सिर्फ -1 तक.
Yes, सिर्फ -1 तक. This will be surely 1/3. Why? This is nothing but this is just probably that x is less than 0. X is less than 0 और वो हमको पता है p of x is less than 0 is 1/3. तो ये तीनों का एडिशन 1/3 होगा. Is it?
Yes sir.
Yes, correct. इन तीनों का एडिशन 1/3 होगा. और moreover, these 3 are same as per the data. तो इसको कुछ और एक assume कर लेते हैं. पहले हमने k यूज किया था, चलिए इसको k1 बोल देते हैं. अब now let me assume this is equals to k2. So क्या होगा? k2 plus k2 plus k2. 3 बार k2 will be surely 1/3. That means 3 times k2 will be 1/3. That means k2 equals to 1/9. अब अगर ये 1/9 है, माने कि p of -3 1/9 है, ये भी 1/9 है, ये भी 1/9 है. And as per this data, rest of all are equals to 1/9. So ये हो जाएगा 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9 and 1/9. You're absolutely correct, Rishabh.
Yes.
परफेक्ट, गुड। नाउ ऋषभ अब चल लगे हाथ, तो ये भी बता दे कैपिटल एफ ऑफ एक्स कैसे फाइंड करेंगे, चल जल्दी से बता दे। यू विल बी
सर वो ऐड करते ना हम।
ऐड कर दिया, पहले 1/9 है, ऐसे ही लिखना है 1/9। नाउ आई नीड टू गो दिस addition of 1/9 plus 1/9, it will be 2/9, correct? Addition of 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9, that will be 3/9.
3
Or
by
you
9.
may write 1/3, it's okay. Plus 1/9, 1/9, 1/3, that means 3/9, so ये हो जाएगा 6/9. Then after 7/9, then after 8/9, and last will be 9/9, मानी कि 1. तो अगर यहाँ पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कम्युलेटिव डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन में लास्ट एंट्री 1 ही होनी चाहिए, तभी हमारा प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सही है, वरना गलत है। Is it? That is one of the way we are verifying answer whether it is correct or not. So this is a simple, one of the simple but quality question. It's a good question. It might be present over the one of the examination. Take care for that. Now let me erase all these things. पहले तो किसको डाउट है? I'm gonna show you the solution, the proper way how you are supposed to write down in the examination. वो मैं अगली स्लाइड में आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, लेकिन अभी के लिए कोई इस अंडरस्टैंडिंग में कोई दिक्कत है तो बताइए मुझे। Hopefully not. So let me erase all these things and let me show you the how you are supposed to write it down. Look, as we know that probably that x equals to 0, x greater than 0, and x is less than 0. These three are same, and I'm assuming that suppose that value is k1. Now p of x equals to 1. We know that summation of all that probability is always 1. So k1 plus k1 plus k1 plus k1, this 3 will be equal k1, k1, k1. So 3k1 it will be 1. So k1 will be 1/3. So इन तीनों की independent probability 1/3 होगी. Now let's move for the next part. We know that p of x1 plus p of x2, p of x equals to 3. This is this 3. I'm assuming this 3 equals to k2. And for x equals to x greater than 0, इन तीनों का addition होगा. ये तीनों same है. So 3k2 हो जाएगा ये. And this data we are having from this side, the p of x equal x greater than 0 is 1/3. So 1/3 equals to 3k2, 3k2 equals to 1/3, k2 is 1/9. So using that data, p of x equals to 1, 2 और 3 के लिए भी 1/9 होगा. So सारों के लिए. So p of x equals to 0 एक 1/3 है. Rest of all the values will be 1/9. Now we need to represent that into the table even. The probability distribution function will be like this. Sorry, where is the table? Where is the table? Let me show you. Wait. Where is the table? Might be my screen is not visible now. Just give me 1 minute. Let me show you my whole screen, entire screen. So this will be the table, the probability distribution function, x, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are the 7 distinct values that my random variable x can take for this particular question, example 19. And इन सारों की probability हमने find कर ली, देख लीजिए 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, and for the 0 it was 1/3. And by adding all that cumulatively, 1/9, 2/9, 3/9, 6/9, 7/9, 8/9, and it will be 9/9. So this is nothing but the cumulative distribution function for x. And earlier that was just, अगर पहले दो रो की बात करें तो वो है हमारा probability distribution, और तीनों रो की अगर बात करें तो वो है cumulative distribution function. So are we good with this? Are we good with the explanation of this question? क्या मैं आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ? Mohammed is saying yes, sir. Divyajit is saying your voice is not clear. Are you facing this doubt? किसी को वो problem है, मेरा voice clear नहीं आ रहा है, ऐसा है कुछ? Ivansi is attending, is it? Ivansi is saying yes, sir. Okay, Dhruvi, Divyajit, no sir, now it's clear. Okay, good, no issue, good, good. तो ये क्या हुआ था? देखिए example 9 was for the, let me present the slide. So yes, example 19 we were focusing on discrete random variable. देखिए यहाँ पे discrete random variable था, और discrete random variable के लिए हमने क्या find किया? Cumulative distribution function. Yet we had not deal with the cumulative distribution function for the continuous random variable. Now that will be a next slide. Wait, yes, here it is. Example 20. And after this example, we'll be dealing with the practice session. So be ready with your lab book. Now, let me discuss one more question. Example 20, find the constant k. We are having one of the constant in my probability function, k is over here. We are supposed to find k such that such that the following function is probability density function. ये जो function दिया हुआ है वो probability density function है that we are supposed to assume that this is already probability density function. We are not going to verify. And what we need to find, we need to identify the constant k, and second then find the cumulative distribution function CDF. इसके लिए cumulative distribution function भी find करना है, which is denoted as capital F of x, and then we will be finding one of the random probability, one of the probability of the one of the random variable, random interval 1 to 2. ये तो बहुत कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. We'll be dealing with that at last. It's okay. अभी देखिए ये function की बात करते हैं और इसके लिए k identify करते हैं. Now once again I will be dealing with one of the sketch because I need to clear the things in your mind. Observe, this is my, when I'm dealing with a continuous random variable, I will be always dealing with one of the sketch like this. Now, what is the nature of function? Function is having the output k times x square if my x is lying between 0 and 3. So randomly, let me choose this is 0, this is 3. In between them, in between 0 and 3, my function is having output f of x equals to k times x square. That data is provided into the question. Okay, I'm just using that. F of x will have the output k times x square if my x is in between 0 to 3. Otherwise it's 0. What we mean by otherwise in this case, if x is anywhere in this interval minus infinite to 0, x minus infinite से 0 में कहीं भी है, anywhere over here, my function is f of x is 0. And anywhere over here, 3 to infinite, 3 से बड़ा है, in all such cases, f of x is also 0. So now the things is clear, f of x is 0 in this part, minus infinite to 0, 3 to infinite f of x is 0, and in the interval 0 to 3, my function f of x is k times x square. Okay, now what we are supposed to find, first we are looking for k, and we are having the data, this function is probability density function. Now if this function is probability density function, then surely it will satisfy one of the basic condition of the probability density function, that integration from minus infinite to infinite f of x dx will be surely 1. सही बात है, समझ में आ रहा है सभी को? रिप्लाई करते रहिए ताकि मुझे पता चले कि नहीं भाई मैं अकेला नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. हेलो, am I clear? Yes, please.
Yes,
सर
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Yes,
सर
ऋषभ.
k की वैल्यू सर कंफर्म करनी है सर.
बोल दे
1/9
करेक्ट है.
है.
देख चल, तू तो बहुत आगे. तू बोल रहा था कि मुझे मैथ्स में मजा नहीं आता है, तू तो झूठ बोल रहा था. तब in the first lecture you were saying sir I'm not good with the maths, is it ना?
हाँ सर, बट ये तो अभी बेसिक पार्ट चल रहा है.
ये तो भी, अबे ये बेसिक नहीं है भाई. The thing which we are doing,
एग्जांपल बेसिक है ना.
अरे बाप, ये बेसिक नहीं है मेरे भाई, मेरे छोटे भाई.
अच्छा.
This is not basic. हाँ, take care. This is ये लेवल पहले हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे in first unit, that was level 1 I can say. This is level 3, and after this particular ये cumulative distribution function के बाद जो हम जाएंगे ना, that will be level 4. So right now we are at level 3. This is not basic now onwards. कोई बेसिक नहीं. ये बात जब से मैंने रैंडम वेरिएबल और उसके प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन स्टार्ट किए, कुछ भी बेसिक नहीं है. ये नहीं पढ़ा है तूने 12th में? पढ़ा है कहीं? नहीं पढ़ा है, कभी नहीं पढ़ा है. So this is new. So you are doing good. Have confidence on yourself. Very good. Now minus infinite to infinite f of x dx is 1. This is one of the basic definition, basic property for the function, for the probability function, is it? Now what we need to do, we need to divide this interval into 3 parts. वो 3 पार्ट कौन होंगे, कौन से 3 पार्ट होंगे, कौन बताएगा मुझे? चल इवांशी तू बता बेटा. इवांशी बता दे इसके 3 पार्ट कैसे, जल्दी से बता दे.
0 to 1.
अबे देख ऊपर स्क्रीन में तो देख, क्या 0 to 1? मैंने 3 पार्ट लिखे, देख, माइनस इनफाइनाइट से यहाँ तक, यहाँ से यहाँ
हाँ,
तक.
infinity to 0.
Minus infinity to 0 f of x dx. Then after
0 to 3.
Yes, 0 to 3 f of x dx, correct.
और 0 to infinite.
Yes, 0 to
Infinity.
positive infinite f of x dx. करेक्ट. अभी stay with me. Wait. अब देख, माइनस इनफाइनाइट से जीरो में फंक्शन क्या है?
Zero.
जीरो. सो ये निकल जाएगा बेटा, जीरो का इंटीग्रेशन जीरो ही रहेगा, तो मैं यहाँ से कैंसिल कर देता हूँ.
हाँ
जीरो प्लस एनीथिंग इट विल बी जीरो. और बता, जीरो से इनफाइनाइट में फंक्शन क्या है?
हाँ उसमें भी zero.
तो ये भी निकल जाएगा, पक्की बात है.
Yes.
Is it? हमारे पास सिर्फ ये बता, 0 to 3 f of x dx is 1. Is it? We are just running with that. Now for 0 to 3, what is my function?
X
F of
kx square.
k times x square dx. And we will be writing equals to 1. Correct? Good.
1. Yes.
अब चल छोटा सा इंटीग्रेशन भी करवा दे. k को रख दो बार में. What will be the integration of x square?
X cube by 3.
लिमिट क्या है? 0 to
0 to 3.
ओके. और सामने 1 तो है ही हमारे पास. चल, k will be as it is.
Yes.
Upper limit अगर मैं छोड़ूं, then x I am supposed to write 3 in place of x. 3 the cube it goes to 27.
27 by 3.
27 by 3 minus अगर k की बदले lower limit माने कि 0, 0 cube is 0, 0 divided by 3 is 0. Upper limit minus lower limit equals to 1 तो था ही हमारे पास. 27 by 3 it will be 9. 9 minus 0 9. 9 times k, that means 9
K
1
equals to 1. K
That
equals
means
to 9. 1 by 9.
1 by 9. Absolutely correct. Perfect. कितने सारे लोगों ने बता दिया था. दिव्यजीत ने बताया था, मोहम्मद ने बताया था, ध्रुवी ने बताया था. वेरी गुड. ऋषभ ने भी बता दिया अनम्यूट करके. Good. So k is 1 by 9. Perfect. Now the second step, I am interested to find cumulative distribution function. Before going for that, let me show the proper way how to write it down. This will be the solution. वही सारे steps है जो अभी हमने discuss किए. ठीक है. Okay, and one more thing I would like to add over here. After having the k equals to 1 by 9, what we will be updating our function. अब हमको पता है कि k की वैल्यू 1 by 9 है, तो फंक्शन को मैं फिर से लिख दूंगा. f of x equals to, यहाँ पे देखिए, f of x equals to k times x square. Now I am having the value of k, so it will be 1 by 9 times x square for the interval 0 to 3, and for rest of all the interval it is 0. Is it? So f of x is 1 by 9 times x square. Now this is our actual function. जो k था वो हमको मिल चुका है. Now let's go for the cumulative distribution function. Cumulative distribution function capital F of x की definition मैंने क्या लिखी थी, याद कीजिए. That was something like that, minus infinite to x f of x dx, और तो f of t dt, but f of t dt या तो f of x dx उससे कोई फर्क नहीं है. So this is the definition. ये याद रखना है आपको कि cumulative distribution function for the continuous random variable is minus infinite to x f of x dx. अब यहाँ पे if we are dealing with the continuous random variable, x कभी भी दिया नहीं होगा, वो जनरल फॉर्म में ही पूछेंगे आपको कि what is the cumulative distribution function. So you need to remember this minus infinite to x f of x dx. एक छोटा सा इंटीग्रेशन करना है, देखिए कैसे करेंगे. Cumulative distribution function is minus infinite to x f of x dx. अब minus infinite to x का मैं दो पार्ट करूंगा, because I'm not sure whether x कहाँ तक मुझे extend करना है. So minus infinite to 0 and 0 to x. Minus infinite to 0, for that part my function is 0. I know that my probability function is 0, so ये निकल जाएगा यहाँ से. Let me choose the pen over here. So this part will be 0. निकल गया. 0 to x f of x dx. So for 0 to x, my f of x will be 1 by 9 x square. And इसका छोटा सा इंटीग्रेशन अगर मैं कर दूं, 1 by 9 will be as it is, x square it will be x cubed by 3 over the limit 0 to x, and replacing x in place of x it will be x cubed by 3. So it will be 9 3s are 27, 1 by 27 x cubed. This is nothing but my cumulative distribution function. Capital F of x is 1 by 27 x cubed. अब इसका मतलब क्या है, देखिए, अगर if you are looking for capital F of 2, what you are supposed to find? You are just supposed to replace x with 2. 1 by 27 to the cube. That's all. इसकी जो भी वैल्यू आ रही है, that is cumulative distribution function up to 2. Okay. By that way we can find f of x, capital F of x, which is cumulative distribution function. Let me erase the ink and let us go for the last part. And one more thing we are supposed to find for this question, that is we are looking for the probability that 1 is less than x is less than equals to 2. This is a simple probability that my random variable, continuous random variable, gonna assume the value between 1 and 2. So वो क्या होगी? That will be from the integration 1 to 2 f of x dx. Now simply observe the interval which we are dealing with, which वन टू टू है वो 0 to 3 का सबसेट है, और हमको पता है 0 to 3 में फंक्शन कैसे डिफाइन है। तो जैसे वो 0 to 3 में डिफाइन है, द सेम वे 1 to 2 में भी डिफाइन होगा। 0 to 3 में वो डिफाइन है k टाइम्स स्क्वायर, एंड वी आर नोइंग द वैल्यू ऑफ k, दैट इज 1/9। फॉर दिस द फंक्शन विल बी डिफाइंड एज इंटीग्रेशन 1 to 2, हमको पता है k की वैल्यू 1/9 है, सो 1/9 x स्क्वायर, this will be the f of x for this interval, for this integration, and solving that we will be able to find probability between 1 to 2. कैसे करना है? Let me show. Just a minute. Yes. Yes, this is the case. 1 to 2 f of x dx for 1 to 2, 1/9 x square, and the same integration will be once again we'll be dealing with. So it will gives us 7/27. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Drop a message over the chat box. Are we clear with this? Okay, Raj Panwani is saying when you are uploading the PPT. मैं अभी करता हूँ, चल बेटा WhatsApp ग्रुप में कर देता हूँ। एटलीस्ट लॉगिन में कुछ इश्यू था, मैंने 2 बार अपलोड की, लेकिन शायद आपको नहीं दिखाई दे रही। क्या लॉगिन में हमारी PPT प्रेजेंट आप देख पा रहे हैं कि नहीं देख पा रहे? प्रांजुल, ऋषभ, किसी ने चेक किया है?
नहीं सर, नहीं है।
ओके, ठीक है, अभी मैं शेयर करता हूँ। जस्ट राइट, मैं आपको प्रैक्टिस सेशन दे दूँ, उसके साथ ही मैं शेयर कर रहा हूँ, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में शेयर कर दे रहा हूँ। ठीक है, वी आर जस्ट कंसर्न अबाउट द पीपीटी। वो लॉगिन में है
दोनों चैप्टर का।
हाँ, दोनों का, फर्स्ट चैप्टर और सेकंड दोनों। ठीक है, अभी करता हूँ, अभी के अभी, अभी जब मैं प्रैक्टिस सेशन स्टार्ट करूँ तभी। So are we good with this question? Hopefully. And shall we go for the practice session? Should we go for the practice session of today? Good. Might be we are clear. So let me stop this particular screen sharing. Okay, Pranjul, I need help from one of you. Let me know whether we are done with the exercise 3 or not. Hopefully, I had shared the exercise 3 with all of you in the WhatsApp group.
First 3 questions of the exercise are done in that day.
Yes.
And 4,
We
5,
already
6 were
done.
remaining.
Yes. First
Yes,
3
sir.
question हमने कर लिए थे, and we are rest with the example 4 and 5.
Yes, sir.
Good. So,
Yes,
what you are supposed to do, if it is not convenient to observe the question from the screen, then visit our WhatsApp group 3TP1 Lab Batch B. वहाँ पे मैंने exercise 3 share की हुई है already in the previous session. So what is our today's task? We will be dealing with 4 sub question for the example 4 and one of the question example 5. Okay, that is our today's task for next 15-20 minutes. So visit your WhatsApp group. The same PDF is there. अगर नहीं है तो बताओ मुझे, फिर से शेयर कर रहा हूँ. So and you will be doing this in your lab book only, the lab book which we are maintaining during all the sessions. So ये दोनों question lab book में होने चाहिए. और I'm giving you 15 minutes at least, and then we will be discussing the solution, and I will be selecting a random person from the audience and will ask him or her to share the screen. So try to write it down properly, or the lab book में ये जब लिख रहे हो तो properly लिखना. It is very basic question. For example 4, what we are supposed to check, we are just supposed to check whether this functions are probability functions or not. Probability mass function है या नहीं है, यही सिर्फ चेक करना है. 2 कंडीशन है, सभी का एडिशन 1 होना चाहिए, या तो हर एक की प्रोबेबिलिटी ग्रेटर देन 0 और लेस देन 1 होनी चाहिए. वो 2 प्रॉपर्टी देखनी है पहले 4 क्वेश्चन में, और दूसरे में we are supposed to find one of the random unknown A. So it is quite basic questions we will be dealing. Giving you 15 minutes. I'll be once again interacting with you at 11:15. Okay, take your time. Till the time I'm muting myself, and I'm just here. If you are facing any query, any issue, then kindly unmute yourself and talk to me. I'll be replying. And during that, I'm sharing that PPT over the WhatsApp group also. Okay.